Epa mi gente, the sun is setting as I approach my 10th hour. 2 more to go. Wow. That's all I can say right now. Oh man. It's definitely teaching me a lot. It's definitely making me internalize and think of moments in my life that I hadn't thought for in a while. I'm feeling my body. I know Colin said that by hour 7 or 8, your body would be the one talking to you in terms of, come on, just call it a day. And he was right. My boots have been soaked for 6 hours now. My socks feel like I'm in a whoopee cushion. But it's amazing. I mean, just watching that sun go down over there behind the trees. And the funny thing is that this picnic table showed up in my way about a few minutes ago. So I sat down and I started kind of thinking in terms of the rooftops I see over there about where I am. And I heard a few honks and I realized I'm actually in this spot in Waterdown where traffic bottlenecks on Highway 5 on Dundas. And I think back to the times that I've been going through there at rush hour, and my honk was along with those other ones. You know, we're in a rush to get where we're going, and our ego takes over. But when you get time to stop and think, the ego really does get in the way a lot. As James McNeil says, the ego is not your amigo. Remember that. It's a fake identity that's trying to prove itself to you, that's trying to run your life. But when you become aware of what actually is going on in your life, that's how you fight it. That's how you become the real you. So I'm gonna enjoy this spot right here for a few minutes. And as the sun totally disappears, I'll probably make my way onto the road. I've been seeing a lot of tracks, and I get in my own mind. And I mean, we share this with nature, so I don't want the wrong animal coming out at me, if you know what I mean. But I can tell you to give this a shot. You don't have to veer far from home. I mean, by the time I hit the road, I'm probably only about a 40-minute walk from my house. Might sound like a lot to you watching me there at home. I know it would sound like a lot to me. But once you've got 10 hours straight in your pocket, trekking through snow, going through areas that don't even have footsteps yet, and you're sinking 6 inches in, it starts getting to you. My Fitbit died hours ago, and it was at 31,000 steps, so it'll be interesting to look over the 12-hour walk app when I take this thing off airplane mode here. I'm sure I could actually go through it now, check it out, and see what kind of distance I have. But it's really awesome to be doing this with you, to be able to share my experience and my thoughts in real time. And it just pumps me up for what's to come. You'll be hearing from me a lot more, whether you like it or not, and I hope you do. If you've got any thoughts, if you maybe want to give it a shot and you want to ask me more in terms of details, or if you go out and try this like I did, you know, I set this up on, let's just say I hadn't even been reading the book, a week and a half. Took me a little long. I put it down and I set a date. Do that for yourself. Push through it. Give yourself some momentum. Show yourself what you're made of. And you won't regret it. Looking forward to my final thought. Thank you for joining me. Love ya. Ciao for now.